So the year is 2023, and I can't believe that there's a question being asked, which is actually a good question for those that it is being asked for. Um, but I can't believe that there should be a question asked in 2023 like, what is a woman? I mean, as someone that lives on the continent of Africa, there are literally people, even in the country, there are literally people starving to death, people living on the roads, and there are things that those people actually need. But the topic of the day is about something that's definitely not going to feed those people. Let's put it in that perspective. And I can't believe the fact that it has been a country that has been looked up to for so long. It has been a country that has been looked up to. Basically, the education that we receive comes from that country, if I'm correct. And we in 23, all those years we have been learning on school, you understand, about the genders and whatsoever the case might be. And we in 2023 asking a question like this makes me wonder, why did we learn all these things by this specific country over the years? Or it comes from the same root. The education system is basically a Western, or let's say United Kingdom, or whatsoever the case might be. It's basically comes from the roots of those people. And it's saddening to see that everything that we have achieved as humans, or everything that humans have has achieved over the years, they can't explain a simple question like, what is a woman in 2023? A woman is your mother. In 2023, you're asking questions like this, and there is literally a war going on. People are busy dying, and this comes to show what happens if you spoil a people. That's exactly what happens when you give the people. Okay, you can give the people what they want, but there must be certain limits. I mean, why would you want to give that person his or his desire, because it's basically a want, and forget about the thousands and the millions of people that are starving, a war going on? Shouldn't we keep our focus on something more important than this specific question? And the fact that it's going viral and whatsoever the case might be, there's so much things that is not being shown on media that is happening, that we as humans we should be warned of those things that are happening. But okay, we all choose our own interest and whatsoever the case might be. While I'm speaking about this, or the war going on, while I'm doing my research or looking into um the war or whatsoever the case might be, there are certain people that just doesn't care about that. Their interest is watching a football game and whatsoever the case might be. But that's what I'm trying to get at. We are so spoiled in this generation that people think that you can do just anything that you want and get away with it. And if they can't get away with the illegal activity, then there's going to be havoc, because now they start a group, and from that group there's now riots going on and whatsoever the case might be, because I must get my way. Children could die in it. People just doesn't care. If it was a necessity, if it was a need, like doing strikes or whatsoever the case might be, for the case of people starving and poverty, and that then surely. But for something so, I can't really. And that's why I am busy watching this. Um, let's listen to what this guy says.
Now, you would think as well, something that's incredibly easy to say is, what is a woman? Well, it's an Adult biological female. Bang, answered.
Done.
Unless, of course, you're Julia Gillard, and she took the best part of 4 minutes to answer the question. I'll save you the pain and just show you the best 60 seconds. What is a woman, Ms. Gillard?
What is a woman? And do you agree with Queensland's Attorney General Minister for Women, Sharon Fentiman, that trans women are women, and with the UK's leader of the Labor Party, Sir Keir Starmer, that some women have a penis?
Look, I'm very happy to answer your question, but I do worry that, and I should just say, I spend around half of each year in the UK. And in the UK, this has turned into a kind of got you parlour game. There are a number of people who genuinely believe that they are trapped in the wrong body. There are a set of issues that need to be thought through about prison arrangements, about fairness in elite sport, those sorts of things that we're up to thinking about.
First of all, if you were born with a certain kind of private part, that will tell you exactly what you are. Even if you feel inside that you are something else, there might be a dark spirit that is telling it's telling you to basically bow to whatsoever it is telling you, and it's telling you that you are not that thing that you are. So now you are confused, asking questions that. So it's a demonic spirit that's over you, if you did not know. Because I can look at this cup, there is coffee inside, and now I decide, okay, this is not coffee, it's actually tea. But when I drink it, by the end of the day, I'm going to taste coffee. No matter how much times I'm going to tell myself that it's tea, it's going to be coffee. And good coffee as well. So I really don't understand what the issue is. You can see, if you look down, you can see what you are, what you are born with. You can see what exactly God made you to be. And it's definitely a dark force, the devil, that's making you believe that you are something else. Some are now thinking they are dogs, and I don't know what else is going to be allowed. Pardon me, what else is going to be allowed? But with the current things that are going on, to me it looks as it's only going to get worse. That's the way it's looking right now. It's only going to get worse. So I really don't know.
And working through if we try and do it inclusively.
Seriously. It's sometimes right there for everyone to see. And Australia's first female Prime Minister does not have a succinct answer, even one that is lefty and super inclusive. Still 4 minutes of, well, I spent a lot of my time in the UK. Geez, I wonder whether she flies business for Qantas as well. Well, she probably doesn't do it for Qatar because they're not allowed to fly here as much as they should because, that would bring down the prices.